Okay, back again. As you can see, we're a few minutes in. I've just spent a bit of time fiddling with these different standoffs to make sure that I'm happy with the way they're going to go. I've got a little set of these nylon screws and standoffs that I use for mounting the electronics. I'm using the standoffs that came with the kit, but I suspect they wanted to use metal screws. There's no need for that. The nylon's going to fail in an accident or crash anyway, so I'm just going with the nylon, save a little bit of weight. All of the hardware at the moment I'm using what came in the kit because I haven't yet received the titanium hardware that I've ordered for this. So yeah, that's basically together now. We're about half an hour in. You can see all of the edges here are sealed. Give it a bit of a clean up. You can see some spots in the reflection where I've got glue. You probably, if you want to be really careful, try not to get as much on there, but I end up getting some on my fingers, and then when I touch it, it just went everywhere. Probably a bit of acetone will clean that off, but I don't want to attack the carbon or anything, so that'll do. That's not a major issue. The best bit is that these are all nice and smooth and sealed. So now the next step, what I will be working on is I'll fit the motors. Got some double-sided tape. This is going to be handy for initially fitting and probably permanently fitting. I'm going to put the ESCs in here so that they fit where I want them. Then I'll be able to cut the wires ready for tinning and soldering for when I put the flight controller on, which will be going onto here like this. So yeah, we'll have to be running the wires over to here, and I'll also desolder the black wire because it's so short I don't think we're going to get any electrical noise in the negative that's going to screw with that. So yeah, that'll be the next step. Stick these down. The back ones are easy. They'll go probably there. The front ones, you've got the front brace which fits in here. So when that's in there, in those two holes, you'll see it's difficult to run the wires down around here. You have to run them both behind the back because I think you'll get a bit of a pinch hazard if you try running it through that gap there. So you can see if they run here, you probably want to run them down around the side here, and that'll be the same on both sides. I don't think there'll be a major issue. I think if you try jamming them in here, probably look a bit neater, but I think if you have an accident, I think you run the risk of severing that wire. I might have a play with that, see how that goes. Right, so 31 minutes, and yeah, I'll do those bits and I'll show you when they're all fitted.